welcome to Kiki Speaks. Today I'm going to be doing a special reading. This feels like it's for the feminine. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this is the right time for you to be hearing this message. So, you've got the Two of Wands, so it's like you're viewing things from this place of you've got it, you've got it all, you've got the world in your hands, and yet you're longing for something new, something else. You've also got the Star in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be something about your light that you're not really acknowledging. There could also be something to do with a team, or you're avoiding some sort of team situation. When to move forward, it needs to be through working with others. Wow. And you may feel like your path forward is impossible. But you need to realize that you're completely protected. That you are an ocean of this creative energy, and you have the ability to give birth to anything that is inside of you. You hold the universe inside of you, and you're a force of ever expanding love. Okay. Is there anything else here? So you've got Rita of Cassia, the patroness of impossible causes. You are miraculous. Your prayers create powerful channels of possibility. It's really nice, you guys. Okay. Is there anything else for the Divine Feminine to know? Okay, so there was some sort of imbalance going on with your crown chakra, which has been fixed. You're about to gain recognition and be rewarded for the work that you've done. You've been trying to build this firm foundation, but it's not really working out for you because you're not acknowledging the new beginning that's just started or is trying to take place within your life, and you're a little bit unbalanced, so you need to be balancing things back again to be able to start this new cycle. And it's a new cycle of acknowledging your self-worth and everything within you that and it has to do with moving on from these shit dudes that you've been dating and coming into your own with regards to making money. It's like you're discovering exactly what you're worth and what you have the power to bring into your own life with your own two hands, and the amazing, beautiful material things that you can provide for yourself. And you're creating this stable foundation, and it's coming from this place of self-worth, self-respect, and knowing exactly what you deserve. There's something to do with the key of life and your intuition. It's like you've been closing your eyes to your intuition when really you need to be closing your eyes to the outside world and going inside and going, what is this wisdom about moving on really teaching me about temptation? Because it's like these dudes have been coming into your life to tempt you, and they're not really what you deserve. They may feel good in the moment, but it's like you really need to move on from that and find someone who you can start a family with, who's got that potential. Because there's something to do with your voice that's stopping you from moving or making these choices and decisions. And there's some sort of envy to do with your vision, your intuition, your insights, your third eye. It's like people may be judging you or jealous of your gifts, and so it's like you've shut that part of you down because you can't relate with anyone. But it's a time for you to stand your ground. You also need to be resting and rejuvenating a lot right now, because there's a lot going on internally, and it's like you're fractured. You've been disrupted, but there's about to be this beautiful transformation where you're going to be rejoicing in celebration with others. There's going to be something really social, and there's going to be lots of love. There's going to be lots of love offers coming in for you, but you've lost hope and you've lost your patience with regards to that, which is really sad. So what's going on is you're in this fractured state. It's like spiritual weightlifting, and you're actually like, you're doing this hard work thinking that you're ruined, but you're actually not. It's this thing that's teaching you discernment, and it's this thing that's strengthening your spirit, strengthening your soul for the next phase that you're about to step into, because you are completely capable. You are still on this, you're doing it, you're still on your path. It's just felt like it's been disrupted, but it's actually all coming together, and it's for you, and it's coming from this it's coming from the root of you, the complete root of you, and you have this strength within you that's going to, it's the grit from the earth is coming through in this spiritual strength. It's coming from the base of you, and it's going to eventuate in victory and success. And it's like you're shouting something from a high point. People are going to be hearing your message soon. I'm feeling something about like the circle of life, like the Lion King. There's something that you're not being honest with yourself about or honest with others about. It has to do with patience, planning, and the light inside of you. You may be shadowing your truth. You may be hiding your truth. You could have feelings for like this divine counterpart, and you might not be telling the truth, and it's got to do with manifesting, and also you don't want to wait. It's like you don't want to wait, or there's something wrong with the timing, or you feel like it's not the plan, something like that. But it's like you're having these strong memories, and you're really standing your ground because you're remembering all the loves of your life that have come before, and you're suffering about your exes. It's like there's something that you're focusing on that you gave to all your exes, and it's making you really miserable, and you're not telling anyone. No one knows. But you feel really really isolated, and you're longing for something that cannot be, that will never be again. Like the sun is setting on that, and you've been trapped in this fear and you've been ignoring your intuition, and there have been all these financial changes, material changes, and power changes. There's been all these obstacles and challenges. You've gone through this massive transformation of your heart, and all of that has transpired in the past, and now there's this beautiful fertility and this new beginning in love that you're not acknowledging. Why? Why? You've been reflecting, and it's like your feelings are turning to ice. Your tears are turning to ice. Your sadness is turning to ice. It's becoming frozen inside of you. But you need to cherish the hope. And, oh, what is this? We're getting there. So why are you not acknowledging this new beginning in love? Okay, so you're expecting someone to come see you. You were expecting someone to make the first move, and they didn't. And you just need some encouragement that this is the right person for you. And there may be some sort of there's like a few vortexes going on in your field that are kind of disturbing or disrupting what's going on, and you may be really closed off, so this person may not even be considering you as an option, because it's like you're protecting your heart, you're protecting your treasure. And you could be going overseas, or someone could be going overseas. There's some sort of flying, or you could be going through metamorphosis, coming into this new way of being that you're not used to, and you don't see how you guys match. But it's like you're rising above this maze, this labyrinth, and you're going to be able to see everything really clearly. And your heartbeat, it's like they're going to hear your heartbeat. They're going to understand and feel your love soon. And it might be at a waterfall. Hey, sorry it got cut off. Okay, so I was saying, you guys, it feels like you could meet at some sort of waterfall, and you might be having a plant journey, which is when you guys actually find each other romantically, if that makes sense. Because you could be high. And someone is super aware of you, but you're being really protective. I'm getting mushrooms. It could be a mushroom journey. But there's definitely some sort of decision, and it's like you have to make a decision whether you're going to stay hidden, stay in the desert, or whether you're going to get this portal and leave this sadness. Like, go through this portal and leave the sadness, because you can either be a hermit or you can be a part of the lovers. These are your options. Very opposite energies. Very opposite. And it's mostly a mental decision, but you've had enough time now to get this other perspective, and it's time that you finally make this decision based on your personal truth and stop feeling this betrayal, this mental anguish, this sense of defeat, because you're coming to this place now of feminine power, balance, but it's gonna take patience, but you're grabbing onto this. It's like this, sorry, there's just so much coming through. So it's like you're at this place where the balance of the masculine and feminine has been reached, and you have this choice to remain dark or to come into this light of the sun, to grasp onto this divine masculine. And it doesn't have to be all in your head anymore, and it doesn't mean that you have to protect yourself anymore, because you've been marked. Like, what does that mean? There's a lot of sadness that needs to be released first. I'm getting that's why there's so much blue in these cards that are the option that you have the choice to be releasing. There's some sort of music, like light-hearted, beautiful music, and this light-hearted, beautiful music is going to bring this wave of emotion out of you, but you're going to be held. You're going to be held and supported by friends or a group of friends from different places. The earth is definitely there supporting you, nature is, but there's also some spirit guides, like from the fairy realm, that I'm getting, and they're going to be bringing you out of this. They're going to be bringing you out of this ghost land. Because there's been shape-shifting going on that isn't to your highest good. There's also an elder who's present, who is sharing that you need to get out of this unhealthy mind loop that you've had going on and come more into your awareness of who and what you are, your potential, your power, and where you're going, and understand the weight that you carry as a being and how important you are, and not let your head get in the way, because there was a lot of mind entrapment, a lot of mind control going on. And there's something to do with education. You're going to be furthering your education somehow. And that's going to reignite this divine spark that you've felt like has been missing from your life lately. And you're going to come out of this place of rock bottom, where you've been feeling like nothing is going right, everything is hopeless, like that kind of thing. And you're going to get the encouragement that you've been seeking, and your prayers for more magic in your life are about to be answered. There's going to be some sort of movement. You could be moving house, you could be traveling, you could be going on some sort of trip. And that's going to bring some more balance into your life. There's also a ship, so you may be feeling like your ship has sailed, like you've missed your chance. But you haven't, because whatever it is teetering both ways, and it still hasn't decided yet which way it would like to go. So you have the choice to go with it, draw it to you, or push it away, if that makes sense. But this isn't the time for you to be following the leader. This is the time for you to be commanding your life. with gentleness. Alright guys, I think that's it for you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you don't have to dream anymore. And get out of your head. You could be having had sleepless nights. You could be focusing on how things have gone wrong in your relationships, how you never got that happy ending, you never got married, you never got the whatever you were looking for in a long-term commitment. But there's about to be a lot of joy in your life and a lot of stability. Plenty of money, magic, and spirituality. And the person you meet could be like overjoyful. They could have longer hair. They could be potentially a Taurus. They could be on this beautiful spiritual journey and want you to come with them. And you don't have to daydream about it anymore, but there's going to be like some sort of fucking huge upheaval in your life that is going to cause you to recognize the way that you're going to be making money in the future and the team that you're going to be making this future with. And it's going to be completely guided by your intuition and completely guided by and reliant upon you stepping off of this ledge into the unknown with the Fool and the High Priestess. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. And it's going to be a choice that makes you really happy. Really, really, really happy. And you're going to feel a lot of love in this decision. You're going to be using your voice for something in the future that's going to be making you a lot of money. And it's important for you to stay grounded, stay centered in your emotions, and realize and recognize what is your emotions and what is being told that you're feeling, if that makes sense. What is your true experience in here, not in here? And it's going to cause you to recognize your strength, your passion, and that's going to be what calls in this stable life partner. There's going to be a massive rebirth, and you're going to have a lot of choices, and there's going to be opportunities for you to be generous, and it's important that you take those. And other people may be gifting you something as well. It's important not to hold on to your money too tightly at this time. And it's like it's time to stop focusing on your past relationships now. You've learned what you needed to learn about those relationships and about you and yourself in those relationships, and now it's time for that to fucking transform, okay? So you don't have to look at that anymore. Like, those thoughts and those ideas of what went on and what was occurring and what's continuing to occur and how you're going to repeat it again, like, that's not helping you anymore. That's not serving you anymore. Right now, you need to just focus on embodying this complete fertility where everything you are seeking is seeking you, and you are just magnetizing all of this with grace and ease. And it's such a beautiful journey, you guys. These 3 cards, like, so beautiful. All these women, these are all you. The newness, the playfulness, the joy, the reaching out into the unknown, the curiosity, the jumping. You're jumping into this new reality, and this sense of freedom and hope and infinite excitement about the potential and possibilities of your life. And then you've got the High Priestess, this strong inner knowing that's guiding all of your choices, everything that you're doing. it's all just flooding through your intuition. You've got this just deep, deep, deep-seated knowing of exactly where you're meant to be, why everything is the way that it is, and you're seeing with your eyes closed. And I just keep picking up, like, this is the birth. This is the birth of all your creations, and it comes from your voice. It's stemming from your voice. You could be teaching something, singing something, sharing something, unlocking something in your voice. And this Empress is the embodiment of all that is divinely feminine. The gentleness, the creation, the birthing, the liberation of woman, the liberation of your truth, your gentleness, your understated, deeply acknowledged power as a woman, and embodying that intense attraction and magnetism within you. Oh, so fucking powerful, these three cards together especially. And it's a beautiful journey. It's so nice. But you've got to make that decision to get out of the desert and feel these emotions, because that's what's holding you. And when you do that, you're going to experience the cup of life and complete happiness with a family. It's going to be yours. And there's lots of freedom and dancing. You could be a dancer. Yeah, and you're going to manifest it all, come out of hiding and have this really deeply fulfilling family life that you didn't think was possible. And it's going to be stable. And you can have children. You are going to have children. And that's the real end. Happily ever after. I hope you have a beautiful night or morning or day or whatever it is, whatever holiday it might be where you are, whatever moon cycle it might be. I hope you are enjoying life and that this reading benefited you and helped you in some way. And I really look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.